Dango. Hey, big guy. Come here, buddy. Oh, I'll pick you up. He's a big boy. Hey, man. Hey, buddy. This is Dango. Hey, Dango. Dango is a husky, but he is hairy like a Malamute. And he used to be like 40 pounds heavier. He used to be a real big boy. But he's gotten older and he's lost some weight, but he's got some hair. I guess I'm just gonna work through him. All this undercarriage is just matted. I'm gonna take all that off. What do you think about that? And then the bath. There's no sense in bathing all this hair that's matted together like that if I'm just gonna cut it off anyway. So no, buddy, you're a good boy. All right. I do this with a lot of Huskies and long-haired double-coated dogs during the summertime down here in the south. It gets to be 100+ degrees. And these dogs can go outside and they can die within a couple minutes. But you cut this hair off underneath, they can lay in the cool grass, lay on the tile floor, get that cool temperature up through their belly. They love it. It just helps them be more comfortable. You got me on my knees, big boy. I know it. Let's see your other side. I know, buddy, you're a good boy. I know, give you a break. Give you a break on that back leg. He's a good guy. He's a good boy. And with this, you can use this white line here where the hair is black and then it turns white. And you kind of use this white hair as a guide to show you where you can cut it to where it won't show up that he's got a shaved belly. Oh, he doesn't have any panties on. Huh, no panties under that skirt. I realized when I decided I was gonna film this today that I have a lot of Huskies. That come to me. There's probably more Huskies on my page than any other dog. But they do take a lot of work if you want to keep them happy and healthy. Especially in the South. Oh, bud. Okay, you scoot up a little bit. I gotta see your butt. You gonna doo-doo butt. I'm not, man. Give you a break. Give you a break. Give me a break. Big floofy tail. He's a good boy. What we got under here? So thick. Phew. Got me doing yoga over here, buddy. Trying to get in all the nooks. The nooks and the crannies. Buddy. How's that feel? How does that feel? gonna do some blowing out on the table. Let me do your feet first. Good boy. Good boy, Dango. Yeah, you know what's up. Your fuzzy feet. Some Huskies don't like it when you don't like the way it feels after you cut their pads like this. I used to have a female that she did not appreciate it. I know, buddy. I'm holding you up. I'm holding you. Don't cry, baby. I got you. Alright, give you a break. I'll come back to that one. How about this one? I know. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. So thick. Your hair is so thick. You can kill my blade, buddy. Jeez. Okay. Cut your nails. You got long toenails, buddy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's my guy. You my guy, buddy. You my guy. And see this one? This is your tired foot. Good boy, Dango. Alright, we'll come back and dremel those at the end. But snacks. I need a mask for this, you dusty boy. You ready to get blown out? I know, it's not your favorite. You're a good boy. You're being a good boy. Let's do this. talk. Stand up. Or get your butt. What? I know. What'd you say? Got your boat. Sorry, buddy. Alright, buddy. Now that, I'm glad I put on a mask. That would be in my lungs right now. I didn't wear masks for years until COVID. And I just happened to have one back here when I needed it. And dang, I've been breathing that stuff in for years. What's my face? Look, everything's covered in hair. And that's just preliminary. What do I look like? Gross. That's why you shower after work.
Aaron?
Yes, ma'am.
What time will Dango be ready?
I am working on him right now. It'll probably be later on this afternoon. Between 4 and 5, I guess.
Okay, 4 or 5. Okay.
Yeah, between 4 and 5.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Hey, buddy, you want to go take a bath? Look at that. Everything's covered. You're covered. You're a good guy. Huh. Alright, let's put you in the tub. Oh! That guy's a good boy. He's a good boy. Alright, I already got your nails. He's a good buddy. That's a dusty boy. Dang. Everything. Let's see what I'm doing here. Okay. I gotta blow this hair out. Supposed to be going to bar trivia tonight. Definitely gonna need to go home first. You hear that, buddy? Dusty boy. All right. Let's give you a bath. That's nasty. You nasty. Get your butt. No, buddy. You don't like the water. You gonna be a crybaby? It is a little warm. What is it, Nan? What is it? So if I didn't blow all that hair off, or that skin, well, and hair, but if I didn't blow all that skin off of them, that's just one more thing that I'd be washing. It wouldn't make this shampoo as effective. Might as well. I learned that with my own Huskies a long time ago. I don't know if y'all know this, but basically everything I know I taught myself, picked up from other people along the way, other groomers who I've worked with. But I didn't actually go to school for this. But 25 years of this is pretty good education. Better than a couple weeks in a course. Especially when you got to figure things out on your own. You're not set into your ways. Because it's an art. I know, bud. You gonna talk for me? He used to talk a lot. I'd be drying him with the door open and everybody'd have to come check on him, thinking I was torturing him. He'd say, Mama, Mama. You say that, buddy? Mama. You remember that? I know, man. I know. Just enjoy it. Like a big old massage. Except you didn't ask for it. But you need it. I'd take a massage like this. He's not even dirty. That soap is pure white. He's just a big dusty boy. Yes, you are. These Huskies and Shepherds and stuff, dogs with these prick ears, if you notice, in the tub, I start on the back end and I work my way to the front because with ears like this, they really don't like getting their head wet. And if you start bathing a Husky or a German Shepherd or whatever from the front end, and you put some water on that dog's head, you will be shaken on throughout the entire bath. And you will get as much of a bath as them. So, start with the back. Bring it up to the front and minimize the time that the dog has to have water on his head and potentially in his ears because they don't like it. And that's what this is about. Keeping them comfortable. What are you doing? What are you doing? I need this. I need your foot. You know that. Was it that foot? You didn't like that? What? You're a good boy. You're a goofy boy. Aren't you, Dang? Dango. You a good boy? A lot of times around their neck will be a big thick area of hair because they wear a collar all the time. It doesn't let the hair have a chance to really release from the coat, releases from the skin. It's a good boy. All right, let me do your head. You go ahead. You need a shake? No? Okay. Try to cover his ears. And get water in there. These are not water dogs. I'm sure there's some Huskies out there that get in the water and play in the water. But they definitely don't like water in their ears. Oh, he's a good boy. It's gonna be a long video. What? What? This is remoisturizer. Helps a lot with shedding. It's like a kind of anti-static, like a conditioner. And it separates all those hairs and make them easier to blow out. He's a good boy. I know, buddy. You thought we were done? Is that it? Trying to work it into the undercoat so it'll come out easier with the blow dryer. You're a good boy. Oh, I know. I know. He's a good guy. You do it? Now we're gonna rinse you off, okay? Oh. Wah. You know the drill. So dramatic. There he goes. What did you say? What was that? Ah, Wawa. Mama. Wawa. The water? You don't like the water? I know, I gotta get your butt, buddy. I know. get all the shampoo off of you, buddy. I know. It's hard. You got everybody else excited.
I have bandage checked out and ready to go home for Grooming. I have bandage checked out and ready to go home for Grooming.
Good boy. There's swampland in here. All right, buddy. I'm gonna squeeze it out. You squeeze it out, and you can also, that's how you feel if you left any shampoo on them. Which you don't want to do. Even if it is gentle and hypoallergenic. You don't want to leave shampoo on a dog. Alright, dude. My gosh. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Yeah, right. He's a good guy. He's a good boy. This can be a pretty physical job. If any of you guys out there are thinking of doing this, it's not just trimming poodles, little poodles and puppies all day. You get down and dirty, man. You get nasty. Covered in skin. What other jobs can you say that you're covered in skin? Someone else's skin. I can't think of any. Hair. I eat hair. I eat hair with every meal. Huh? Your hair. I got some of that in my mouth right now, I'm sure. Somewhere. Down my shirt, in my pants. You just get used to it though. When I was a vet assistant back in the day, there were a couple groomers, and I very distinctly remember, they didn't groom at our clinic, but she's going crazy. But I distinctly remember after bathing some dogs at the clinic saying I would never become a dog groomer. I would never do it. You couldn't pay me enough money, all the money in the world, to do that nasty job. Look at me now. Documenting for the world to see. But then my wife and I were talking the other night. She was talking about retirement. I had to laugh. I'm never gonna retire. What would I do? I like this. I like this thing that I do. Look at that, that's crazy. Just covered in dust. Good thing I'm not allergic to dogs, huh? You good big boy, you big silly. You big silly. All right, buddy, we gotta dry you off now. And finish it. Oh, yep. Good boy. Okay, back at it. You're being so good. You're being very good. What do you think? You are, Dango. You're being a good guy. You're being a good boy. See the foot. All right, let's do it again. You look skinny. Good boy. You look so much skinnier, buddy. What are you doing? Slowly scooting away from me? You're gonna fall off. You got thick booty. Thick booty. Gonna fall down. I agree. Oh, wow. buddy. I'm sorry. Good boy. get your head. Good boy. You got fuzzy cheeks? Alright, dude, I got so much hair in my eyes right now. It's a long video, but you gotta blow dry them for that long because it eliminates or cuts down on the amount of brushing you gotta do. Most dogs don't like brushing, and the older they get, the more uncomfortable it is for them. So like I said before, we're just keeping puppies comfortable. Makes everything easier. You wanna go outside? Dango, you wanna go outside? We're not gonna take these people outside, but we'll be back to finish you off. So say, see you later.